Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Well, a couple videos back we was having an issue starting to hear some noise in our hay cutter right here. So we're fixing to look at this end pod, see what's going on with it. Hopefully we can get it repaired where it's not rubbing or hitting anymore. So y'all come along, see what we can get into. So when I cut that 1 acre a couple 2 or 3 weeks ago, this was making some noises, and I don't know if y'all can see or not, but I told you to check your witness marks. Well, that top of that bolt looks a little rusty. That one over there looks a little rusty. And if you look at the top hat, she moves pretty good. And I'm near about thinking that I did replace this bearing. So maybe the hub just shot. I don't know. So we're going to try to take this apart, see what's going on. Worst case, we'll try to tighten it up. Well, we're not getting that hitting, that metal hitting. So I'm going to position this where it's sitting just like that so I can keep it in time. And I'm going to get this and try to get it loose. So let's cross our fingers it comes apart again. So here in North Florida, I think the weather app's lying to me most of the time. Every day for the past, I don't know, month, my weather apps, stuff like that, showing 55-60% chance of rain every day. We've gone 3 days now without any rain, but it's been showing it was going to rain. So I've got 3 fields that needs to be cut, and I guess I'm fixing to chance it. So I need to get this cutter back going. So when I do get the time to lay some hay down, I will. So anyway, let's get started. All right, it did come off. So that's good. There we go. The bearing don't look bad. Looks like the casing's about wore out. That's what it is. Well, so as you can tell, you wiggle the spindle, watch the casing around this bearing. Got some slop to it. Now, what can we do about shimming that up? I wonder if I can. I was missing a washer that goes down on here. I wonder if that would tighten it up. Worst case, it would raise it up enough so it wouldn't hit. But what it's hitting, looks like to me, is your bolt head for your knives. You got some grass catchers. Kind of keeps grass out of this hub. It's like it's hitting there and hitting that other knife bolt head. So that one don't look like it's been getting hit. But I gotta see if I can find a washer that'll fit this and maybe raise it up, I don't know, 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch and try it. We just gotta have a little bit because it's barely kissing. So let me go see if I can find a bolt or a washer or something to work and make this a little easier on us, because this thing's got to cut a lot of hay coming up here shortly. So I don't have a washer for what I was looking for, just to give a little bit of space in between here. I either got some that's way too big or some that's way too small, and they're thick and I can't drill them out. So I got the grinder out. We're just going to help with the self-clearance a little bit. So I'm going to grind this tab down 1/8 of an inch. I'll grind a little bit on that nut, but we just may have to deal with it. I could take a Coke can or something and try to put it in there and shim that up. But that's going to need a new housing is what that's going to need. So, you know what? Nothing I but do about it right now. And I can grind down a little bit on them bolt heads just to make it work for now. Get through this season, hopefully. That's my goal anyway. So I'm going to grind on this a little bit and I'll be back. Alright, so I polished these up a little bit. I didn't take too much material off, but just enough. Went ahead and sharpened the blades while it's off. Then I went ahead and grind on them 2 bolts just a little bit. It's just going to have to work for now. So let's get this thing put back on. Do like that. Still wants to rub a little bit, but it's just going to have to work. There ain't no other way around it. Let's see if I can get this started back in here. I don't want to release the socket. There we go. Well, they ain't doing it now. Well, I guess that tightened it up just enough. Can't forget our plate. There was one of these that did not have good threads, and I can't remember which one it was. Alright, there it is. When I tightened it up and tried to put some pressure on it, spin it, it did not hit. So that's a good thing. Now I'm going to round us up a battery. And we're going to take it out and mow just a little bit with it. Put a little hay on the ground, just to test. If it gets rained on, I ain't worried about it. But we'll see. Let me go find a battery. that mess was pretty thick too. I probably mowed down about 1.5 acres, almost 2 acres. I'm kind of scared to mow bigger acreages due to the weather forecast all the time. So if I lose 1 acre or 1.5 acres here or there, it's not that big a deal. But I do have like a 4-acre field, a 5-acre field that still needs to be mowed and baled. But it takes time, and it takes the weather to do it. Most of the farmers around me have gotten lucky and they chanced it. Most everybody else around me does round baling, and next door neighbor, they finally was able to get some hay up. I think it was last week. But overall, it's been a kind of a crazy summer with the weather and stuff like that. But eventually, we'll get it all. I may only get, 1 or 2 cuttings. So, that sucks, but that's just the way the weather is. But anyway, tractor did good. Mower did good. I heard it hit a couple times, but nothing too bad. It wasn't nothing like what it was when I mowed that 1 acre. If y'all ain't seen that video, go back. We mowed that 1 acre and then we baled it. And I think the last video was putting the DEF fluid on it. So we're gonna let that rest until the end of the season and hit that. But I hope you enjoyed this video and just my shenanigans that I do around here. I've got more to do. I'll have to get to it another day. And finally found a bale counter, so I'm gonna try to put a bale counter on my baler, so I ain't gotta try to play counting every time we get stuff loaded up on the trailer. But anyway, it's hot. I'm fixing to go in. But I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all in the next video.